Eyes like dinner plates, jaws that unhinge, teeth arranged in rows of 300 needles. You think you know the ocean. You do not. March 9th, 2025, South Sandwich Islands, 600 meters down. A remotely operated vehicle named Sebastian films something no human has ever seen alive. 30 centimeters of transparent flesh, hooks on 8 arms. The colossal squid, 100 years after scientists named it, we finally see it swimming. Not dead in a whale's gut. Not rotting on a beach. Alive. The juvenile measured 1 foot. Adults reach 23 feet and weigh 1,100 pounds, the heaviest invertebrate on the planet. And for a century, we only knew them from corpses. If you value documented ocean discoveries and deep sea history like this, subscribe. It's the best way to support our work. Also comment from which city you're hearing this from. Also, this script is researched and factual, using sources from the Schmidt Ocean Institute's research vessel Falkor expedition, published in April 2025 in CNN Science, and verified by Dr. Kat Bolstad from Auckland University of Technology, and Dr. Aaron Evans, who independently confirmed the species through high-definition footage analysis showing the characteristic hooks on tentacles that distinguished colossal squid from other glass squid species. Now back to the information. The footage came from Ocean Census, searching for new species. Dr. Michelle Taylor from University of Essex led the expedition. They were streaming live. Someone watching commented, "Is that a juvenile colossal squid?" The team had no expert on board. They did not know what they were seeing. Later, the high-resolution footage revealed hooks, middle of the 8 arms. That is how you tell. Giant squid have suction cups. Colossal squid have rotating hooks. The Antarctic is their only home. They hunt at depths beyond 3,200 feet. But we have caught only 8 adults. 6 came from sperm whale stomachs. This changes nothing about how little we know. This juvenile will grow 7 times larger. Those hooks will rotate. The tentacles will stretch. In the midnight zone, where pressure crushes and cold burns, they are apex ambush predators. A sperm whale descends. Bioluminescent plankton light up from the disturbance. The squid sees, eyes 27 centimeters across, bigger than any animal on Earth. It detects the whale from many meters away. Retreat. They are visually acute, light avoiding. 80 million years of evolution against predators. The genetics show over 99.9% identity across populations, but that is not stasis, that is success. 1976 off Hawaii. United States Navy ship, depth 873 meters. First observation of frilled shark in its habitat. Blake Plateau off southeastern United States. 2004, ROV Johnson Sea Link. 2 films it. 2015. Chiloé Island, Chile. 500 meters, male frilled shark caught by trawler. Preserved, studied, published. February 2025 in peer-reviewed journal Peer J. Global records do not exceed 40 specimens, most from Western Pacific, Chile finding extended range 850 kilometers south. 3 confirmed from entire East Pacific in history. 1 female California 1948, 1 female Chile 1977. Now this male. The frilled shark looks wrong. Eel body, 6 gill slits instead of 5. The first pair connects under the throat like a lacy collar. Large mouth, rows of 3 pronged teeth, miniature tridents. Each tooth points backward, hooks for soft-bodied squid. The jaw is hinged. It can snatch prey more than half its size. Protrusible jaws slide forward on specialized joints. Released from tension, move abruptly, fast. Ambush complete. 80 million years unchanged, they say. Fossils from late Cretaceous match living specimens. Late Jurassic, 150 million years ago. But genomic analysis from 2016 shows this is not stasis. Low divergence, yes, but detectable. Adaptive evolution continues, just slowly. A 2024 study described Chlamydococcus kamchaticus from late Eocene Russia. Larger ancestors up to 396 centimeters. We underestimate their evolution because we cannot watch them. They live between 65 feet and 4,900 feet depth, most common between 700 and 1,500 meters. In 2017 off Portugal, 2,300 feet down. 5-foot specimen, 300 teeth, caught in trawl net. European Union project studying bycatch. The shark died, as they always do. 2007 Japan, 1.6 meter female found at surface, sick or dying. Awashima Marine Park, Shizuoka, dead after hours. Cannot handle pressure change, cannot handle light, cannot handle us. The teeth terrify, but they eat squid and fish, not humans. They roll their eyes back when feeding. No nictitating membrane like other sharks. Eyes must be protected from thrashing prey. Gestation lasts 1 to 2 years, as long as elephants. Sexual maturity may not arrive until 134 years based on related species. Slow growth, slow reproduction, high vulnerability. December 2003. Azores Islands, mid-Atlantic, 900 miles west of Portugal. 1 trawl, 34 frilled sharks, 15 males, 19 females, probably mating event. Only time multiple caught together. The deep preserves them, the deep hides them. Portuguese Institute for Sea and Atmosphere described it. Long, slim body, head reminiscent of snake, little known, rarely seen. A living fossil, but not literally. Fossils show they existed. Living sharks show they survive. Not the same individual, not unchanged, just successful. Number 2, the goblin shark. February 2025, Mexico, Baja California. Sur, Playa El Quemado Beach. Robert Hayes, walking. His wife sees something. Small alligator, shark, wrong on both. Goblin shark, alive, swimming in shallows. Rare. The first confirmed video was United States Navy 2001. This one lifted its head above water 2 inches, swam straight at them. Idaho residents watching a living nightmare approach. April 2025, Gran Canaria, Spain, San Cristobal Coast, Marcos and Ramon fishing, 900 meters depth, hunting hake and deep water perch. Something comes up, long snout. They think swordfish. No, leathery skin. 3 rows of 25 needles top and bottom. Jaws that extend, retract, protrusible, built for surprise. First confirmed sighting in these waters. They photograph it, release it. Tell no one it is a monster. Tell everyone it is strange. 2023, Taiwan. Pregnant female caught. 6 pups inside. Proves live birth. 2015, Australia. New South Wales. Green Cape. South Coast. 2,000 feet down. Captured. Studied. 2014, Gulf of Mexico. Only second specimen ever from that region. 4.5 meters long. Released alive. 2007, Tokyo Bay. Male. Tangled in nets. 500 to 650 feet deep. Tokyo Sea Life Park. Dead within 2 days. January 27th. Display for public. They documented the swimming, the jaw movement, the rolling motion when feeding. And it died. Always they die. 1898. Professor Kakichi Mitsukuri, University of Tokyo. Immature male, 107 centimeters. Sagami Bay near Yokohama. Shipmaster Alan Austin collected it, brought it to Mitsukuri. Mitsukuri brought it to American ichthyologist David Starr Jordan. Jordan described new genus, new family, Mitsukurina ostoni. The Japanese call it tenguzame. Tengu is mythical creature with long nose and red face. Goblin shark, perfect name. They live between 200 and 3,900 feet typically, most between 890 and 3,150 feet. But 2024 footage shows adults swimming at 6,560 feet, deeper than we thought, range expanding. Understanding shifting, the snout extends, flat like blade, covered in ampullae of Lorenzini. Electrical sensors, detects weak fields from prey, soft tissue, unlikely used for stirring sediment. Vision less important, small optic tectum in brain, but pupils change size. Sometimes they use sight. Mostly they sense electric, vibration, movement. They feed on rat tails, dragonfishes, deep sea teleosts, cephalopods, shrimp, decapods, isopods. 2006 study, 148 individuals examined, 29% empty stomachs, 41% nothing inside, fast digestion or long intervals between feeding, 1 specimen, 1.6 meters, entire Japanese cat shark and gut, 590 grams, swallowed whole, only 50 specimens caught since 1898, scattered, Japan, Portugal, Gulf of Mexico, California, Australia, Taiwan. The jaw is the weapon, double set of ligaments, extends forward faster than any other shark. Slingshot feeding. 2016 study by Nakaya and colleagues. Scientific reports. Documented mechanism. Needles grab. Jaw shoots. Prey cannot escape. The teeth curve inward. Backward needles arranged in frill pattern. Inspired the name. Backward facing, hook and hold. Anything caught stays caught. Liver full of oil. Low density compounds. Diacylglycerol ethers. Triacylglycerol. Maintain fluidity at lowest temperatures. Do not solidify. Provide buoyancy. No swim bladder. Must regulate differently. The flesh may be dried and salted. Jaws fetch high prices from collectors. $1,500 to $4,000. One jaw. One grotesque souvenir. At one time, Japanese used it for liver oil and fertilizer. Small economic value, mostly discarded bycatch, a nightmare that wants nothing to do with us. Number 3, the oarfish, 2024. California sees 3 in 3 months. August 10th, La Jolla Cove. Kayakers and snorkelers, dead oarfish, 12 feet. 20th documented in California since 1901. September, Huntington Beach, degraded specimen. November 6th, Encinitas, Grandview Beach, 9 feet. Alison LaFerriere from Scripps Institution finds it. No AA Fisheries recovers it. Southwest Fisheries Science Center, 3 in 90 days. Before this, 20 sightings in 123 years. Something changed. February 2025, Mexico, Baja California. Sir, live sighting. Video recorded. Idaho resident Robert Hayes. The fish swam straight at them. Head lifted 2 inches above water. Extremely rare. Living oarfish almost never seen. First known video, U.S. Navy 2001, June 2025, Maine, South Portland, Willard Beach. 5-foot wide lioness Maine jellyfish is different creature, but shows changing patterns. The oarfish continues showing, May 2025, Tamil Nadu, India, 30-foot specimen, 7 men to hold it for photo. June 2nd, Tasmania, Sybil Robertson walking dog. Dead 9-foot specimen, beach, fabulous marking, she says. October 2025, Sri Lanka, first ever record, 2.6 meters, 8.5 feet, caught off western coast. Surface tuna gillnet, multi-day fishing vessel. Barawala, fishery harbor, fishers unfamiliar. Authorities examine. Regalicus russelli confirmed. Peer-reviewed paper published Acta Ichthyologica et Piscatoria, October. First oarfish record for Indian Ocean. Ishara Rathnasuriya from Ocean University, Sri Lanka, verified species. Only 2 specimens identified to species level as russelli in Indian Ocean before this. Within 20 days, 3 oarfish Australia and New Zealand. Naturalists puzzled. 1930, Wollongong, Australia, 4 fishermen, faces etched with terror, beached their boat. Massive sea monster, later understood, giant squid. No, oarfish, they did not know. We barely know now. Regalicus glesna, giant oarfish, longest bony fish alive, up to 8 meters, 26 feet. The common name comes from elongated bodies, or discredited belief they row with pelvic fins. Family name, Regalexidae from Latin regalis, royal. Although large species considered game fish and fished commercially small scale, flesh not well regarded, gelatinous consistency. Their rarity and size and habit of lingering at surface when sick or dying make them probable source of sea serpent tails. Beachings before storms gain them reputation as harbingers of doom. Folk belief reinforced by numerous beachings before disastrous 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami Japan. At least a dozen oarfish washed up Japan coastline year before Fukushima. 2019, study found no correlation between oarfish sightings and earthquakes in Japan. Hiroyuki Motomura, professor ichthyology, Kagoshima University. Fish, more likely, surface due to illness or poor physical condition, carried upward by currents, not impending disaster. The myth persists. The doomsday fish, Tenguzame in Japanese mythology, precursor to catastrophe. They live mesopelagic zone, 700 to 3,200 feet. Light cannot reach, cold, dark, pressure. They feed primarily on zooplankton, euphausiids, shrimp, crustaceans, strain them from water, small fish, jellyfish, squid, suction feeding. Observed eating by plankton blooms. The dorsal fin runs entire body length, 400 rays approximately. First 10 to 13 elongated. Trailing crest, reddish spots, flaps of skin at ray tips. Pelvic fins similarly elongated, 1 to 5 rays each. Pectoral fins reduced. Low on body, anal fin absent, caudal fin reduced or absent. Body tapers to fine point. No true spines. In streamerfish, Agrostictus parkeri skin has hard tubercles. Regalicus russelli has tubercles along midline of belly. Silver coloration, marked with small dark spots. Ben Frabel. Ichthyologist, Marine Vertebrate Collection Manager, Scripps. August 2024 told CNN, "We have very rarely interacted with them alive in natural habitat. Each specimen offers valuable opportunity. Scripps Marine Vertebrate Collection now houses preserved specimens. Life-size Gyotaku art print by Dwight Huang, Birch Aquarium display. The public can see, can wonder, cannot understand how something this large stayed hidden, how something this strange surfaces now. The ocean keeps its secrets. Sometimes it returns them, dead. Warning. We think Truth is simpler. Pressure kills them. Warmth kills them. We kill them by finding them. Number 4. The giant jellyfish, 2 species, Nomura, lion's mane, both massive, both dangerous, both increasing. Nomura jellyfish, Nomopolema nomuri, grows 2 meters diameter, 6.5 feet, weighs over 200 kilograms, 440 pounds. Spawn seas between China and Japan, time to time invade Japanese shores. Past 20 years, blooms more common. Human activity suspected. Global heating, overfishing, sediment disturbance where polyps need. All causes exacerbating. Nomura jellyfish problem, so severe committee formed. Researchers promoting novel food. Students, Obamafuki Japan turned them into tofu, extracted collagen, skin beneficial, size not only special thing, complex life cycle, larvae, polyp, ephyrae, medusa. Females carry fertilized eggs and tentacles until larvae big enough. Deposit on hard surface. Grow into polyps. Polyps reproduce asexually. Create clones. Eventually, stacks of ephyrae. Stacks break off. Medusa stage, full-grown individuals, can deliver dangerous venomous sting. Not as bad as some smaller jellyfish. Painful to humans. Extreme cases, fatal. China, Three Gorges Dam, Yangtze River, biggest hydroelectric project. Increased phosphorus and nitrogen in waters off China. Breeding ground for Nomura. Enriched nutrients from farms possible. Development of ports and harbors. Structures, larvae attach. Global warming heating waters. More acidic. Better environment for jellyfish. China overfished waters. Eliminated predators fed on larvae. Each jellyfish larger. Range increased. Lion S. Main jellyfish. Cyanea capillata. Largest known jellyfish on Earth. Bell diameter, 7 to 8 feet, 2 meters. Thick mane of tentacles, 60 feet, 18 meters. Largest specimen's tentacles, 120 feet, 36 meters. Height of 10-story building. Company of blue whale largest animal on planet. These days, more sightings. Cape Cod, Nantucket, Massachusetts, Gulf of Maine, coast of Ireland. Contact with humans more often. Painful sting. Not fatal usually. Some hospitalized. Myth says urinate on sting. Bad idea. Urine makes sting more painful. Might prompt attached barbs, unleash more toxins. Best remedy vinegar. Remove tentacles. Apply heat pack. Guinness Book of World Records. Heaviest jelly in sea. 2,200 pounds. 998 kilograms. October 2025. British Columbia. Salish Sea. Night dive. Underwater videographer John Roney. Giant lioness mane. So big took over 1 minute find after spotting trailing tentacles. Several minutes into dive, long thin tentacle trailing overhead, stretching beyond vision, followed through darkness over 1 minute. Came upon giant. Fair warning. Jellyfish, you definitely do not want to touch. Maximum weight exceeding 1 ton estimated. June 2025, South Portland, Maine. Willard Beach, 5 feet wide, wider than many beach umbrellas. Typically grow 3 feet wide average. This nearly 5. Usually live colder northerly ocean waters, found far south as Chesapeake Bay. Typically remain open ocean, not near coasts, sighting quite unique. Tendency to remain open ocean could be due to size. Largest known measured 120 feet from top, bell to end tentacles. City, South Portland officials' advice. Do not touch jellyfish, neurotoxins and tentacles, side effects. Rash, respiratory issues, bioluminescent, in darkness of deep sea, produce own light, emit magical glow as glide through water, feed on tiny crustaceans, small fish. Smaller jellyfish like moon jellies, slowly descends, prey trapped in sticky tentacles, stinging cells called nematocysts, release neurotoxins, immobilize prey, frilled arms scoop prey into mouth. Tiny sea creatures like juvenile whiting and juvenile walleye pollock find safe haven amidst tentacles. Symbiotic, protection and transportation, both species increasing. More blooms, more encounters. More stings. The warming waters bring them. The depleted fish leave space for them. The changed ocean welcomes them. If you value documented ocean mysteries and marine biology like this, subscribe. It is the best way to support our work. Also comment from which city you are hearing this from. This is researched and factual using sources from peer-reviewed publications, including marine biology journals published 2024 and 2025, studying jellyfish population blooms documented by Scripps Institution of Oceanography and NOAA Fisheries, confirming increased sightings correlated with warming ocean temperatures, and analyzing sting treatment protocols published by Coastal Emergency Services in Maine, Massachusetts, and Ireland, where lioness mane encounters doubled over past 5 years. Now back to the information. Number 5. The megamouth shark. Discovered 1976, Hawaii. U.S. Navy ship accidentally snagged one, mistaken for sea monster, large rubbery mouth, flabby, slow-moving body. Unlike any other shark, deep-sea filter feeder, swims slowly, mouth open. Scoops plankton and jellyfish. So rare, only 296 confirmed sightings worldwide as of March 2025. The Florida Museum Natural History maintains official list. Japan, Philippines, Taiwan each yielded at least 10 specimens, more than half worldwide total. Can grow 5.49 meters, 18 feet. Mature males average 4 meters, females 5 meters, weights 1,215 kilograms, 2,679 pounds. 2019 study suggested 6 meters maximum. 2024 study estimated male specimen caught Ecuador. 2014 may have measured 8 to 9 meters based on eyewitness accounts and caudal fin dimensions. Found depths up to 1,500 meters, 4,900 feet, dark blue, brownish, black, or gray above, lighter below, white band along upper jaw, posterior margin fins, white. 1990, Dana Point, California. 4.9 meter male caught near surface, released with radio tag. Tag relayed depth and time 2 day period. During day, swam depth 120 to 160 meters. Sunset, ascended, spent night 12 to 25 meters. Both day and night progress very slow, 1.5 to 2.1 kilometers per hour. 2024 study, 3 sharks tagged off Taiwan. Tracked multi-month period, maximum depth 400 to 700 meters during day, night, minimum depth 0 to 50 meters. Vertical migration pattern, seen in many marine animals. Track movement of plankton and water column. Diet mainly zooplankton, krill, jellyfish, shrimp larvae, squat lobsters, crab larvae, recognizable from large head with rubbery lips, so unlike other sharks, usually considered sole extant species, family Megachasmidae. Some scientists suggest belongs family Cetorhinidae, reproduction ovoviviparous. Young develop in eggs, remain within mother until hatch. Tissue samples from 27 megamouths caught 2-year period, Hualien Coast, Taiwan. 2 caught Baja California, Mexico. Samples from gene bank, population genetic analysis. Results indicated no genetic diversity between populations, different geographical locations. Species form single highly migratory interbreeding population. September 11/20/22, off California, San Diego, fishermen recorded 2 megamouths on camera. First instance, multiple member species caught together. Footage shows male closely followed female, trailing underneath. March 2023, study environmental biology fishes, approximately 4.6 meter individual, 3.7 meter male with claspers, circling close proximity, creating disturbance surface water. Study authors analyzing video concluded, sighting documented pre-copulatory behavior, interaction between animals, larger shark. Likely female bore marks, similar mating scars, documented many shark species. Shark sex on rough side. Fishermen reported 20 or more mollusk vicinity that day. Whale sharks filter feeders also thought undergo dial movements, congregate hungrily at upwellings, spied multiple occasions off San Diego coast, same September. Recent nearby passage post, Hurricane K, remnants possibly induced upwellings drew filter feeders. June 7/20/24, Taiwan, shark biologist documentary filmmaker B. Smith, working collaboration local researchers, aboard Taiwanese drift net fishing boat. Hopes finding elusive shark, once-in-lifetime encounter. 3 megamouths filmed, first confirmed live footage, multiple individuals, most sightings dead stranded or net-tangled specimens, fewer than 300 documented since discovery. Each new sighting crucial, fresh insights. These elusive creatures, mysterious lives in deep, only species discovered so recently, created entirely new genus and family classify it, struck scientists as so bizarre. Today, little still known. Large gaping mouth, indeed very mega. While swimming, Komodo Island, Indonesia, one diver, lucky sighting. Exploring Gili, Lawa Laut, popular diving spot. Shark, happened to swim by. Clear image, gently gliding. Characteristic, head and mouth close proximity diver. Turns. Swims away. International Union Conservation Nature notes 273 specimens observed as of 2025. Species mysterious. Little threat people. Filter feeders. Soft, flabby body, poor swimming skills. Big fish believed grow roughly 17 feet long. Wide stretched mouths. Snout-shaped heads. Found shallow waters near surface. Ocean depths up to mile. Suggests animals diurnal. Regularly alternate between deep and shallow. 2025. New records. India, Southwest Atlantic. Expanding known global range. Over 273 specimens confirmed. Number 6, Pacific sleeper shark and Greenland shark. Closely related, can interbreed, difficult to distinguish. Largest sharks, Alaska, possibly largest predatory fish ocean. Also most vulnerable, managed fish stocks, Alaska waters. Yet we know little, even most basic biology. Beth Matta. Research Fisheries Biologist, NOAA Fisheries, Alaska. Fisheries Science Center. New collaborative NOAA study, April 2024. Polar Biology Journal. Important step toward understanding managing. Pacific sleeper shark, Somniosus pacificus. A large deep water elasmobranch. North Pacific Taiwan to Chukchi Sea. West Coast United States through Baja California, Mexico. Recent accounts broader range. Hawaiian Islands down to Palau, around Solomon Islands. 2015, filmed near Solomon Islands underneath active volcano. 2024, recorded Tonga Trench. Can glide through water, little body movement, little hydrodynamic noise. Successful stealth predators. Feed by suction-cutting prey. Large mouths essentially inhale prey. Teeth cut pieces too large swallow. Characteristic rolling motion head when feeding. Roll eyes, back sockets protect from thrashing prey. No nictitating membrane other sharks have. Diet broadens as increased size. 3.7 meter female Trinidad, California. Fed mostly on giant squid. Similar Greenland shark. Parasitic copepod, Omatocoida. Elongata observed consuming shark corneal tissue. Degrades eyesight. Living frigid depths. Liver oil does not contain squalene. Would solidify dense non-buoyant mass. Instead, low-density compounds, diacylglycerol ethers, triacylglycerol, maintain fluidity, lowest temperatures, store very little urea skin, high concentrations urea and trimethylamine oxide within tissues, osmoprotectants, increase buoyancy, trimethylamine oxide counteracts protein, destabilizing tendencies, urea and pressure. Presence tissues, both elasmobranch and teleost fish found increase with depth. New genetic evidence suggests Pacific sleeper shark, one big stock hole, Pacific Ocean, Alaska to south end southern hemisphere. Used to think 3 large species genus, Pacific sleeper shark. Southern sleeper shark, Greenland shark. Now no southern sleeper shark, not genetically distinct. Evidence points potential critical nursery habitat. Bering Sea. Surveys encountered aggregations, young sharks. Recent genetic evidence linked siblings area. Radiocarbon aging eye lenses, 10-foot Pacific sleeper shark indicated growth rate very slow, still twice fast Greenland sharks. Greenland sharks famously live up to 400 years, 14-foot deceased female caught by sheer awesome luck illusions last summer. Rare opportunity study potentially maturing female. We have eyes, size cantaloupes, hope to bomb radiocarbon analysis, eye lenses determine age. Immature female found at least 35 years old, indicates not only extreme longevity, delayed maturity. All pieces together suggest high susceptibility becoming overfished. Greenland shark, one largest known existing species. Adults, 4 to 5 meters. Largest confirmed measured 6.4 meters, 21 feet. Weighed 1,023 kilograms. IGFA record, 775 kilograms. Rivals, Pacific sleeper, possibly up to 7 meters. Genetic data indicate Greenland sharks diverged ancestral sleeper sharks. Canadian Arctic approximately 1 to 2.34 million years ago. Pleistocene epoch. Glacial fluctuations periodically isolated marine populations. Ecological challenges drove physiological metabolic adaptations, cold, deep waters. April 2022, large Somniosus shark caught subsequently released Glover Reef Coast, Belize. Identified either Greenland shark or hybrid. Greenland times Pacific sleeper shark. Notable first possible record. Greenland shark, Western Caribbean. Caught nearshore coral reef. Only other record Caribbean deep water habitat off Caribbean coast Colombia. Discovery indicates Greenland sharks may have wider distribution tropics, primarily greater depths than previously believed. Greenland shark longest known lifespan, all vertebrate species, estimated at least 272 years. Oldest individual estimated 392 plus or minus 120 years age. Genome published 2024, 6.45 billion base pairs length. Flesh toxic, high concentrations, urea and trimethylamine oxide. Meat eaten without pretreatment. Ingested TMAO metabolized trimethylamine. Maybe uremic toxin. Occasionally sled dogs eat flesh, unable stand. Similar toxic effects related Pacific sleeper shark. Not most other shark species. Greenland shark meat produced eaten Iceland. Known delicacy Hakarl. Make sharks safe, human consumption. First fermented, then dried. Process can take several months. Traditionally fermented, burying meat gravel pits near ocean at least several weeks. Now shark cuts typically fermented containers, perforated allow liquid drain. when feeding large carcasses. Employs rolling motion jaw, 48 to 52 teeth, upper jaw very thin, pointed, lacking serrations. Upper jaw, teeth act anchor, lower jaw proceeds, cut massive chunks, prey, 48 to 52, lower teeth, interlock, broad square shape, contains short, smooth cusps, point outward. Teeth two halves, lower jaw strongly pitched opposite directions. They are nightmares, made flesh, slow swimmers, silent killers, ancient beyond measure. Living in cold and dark we cannot fathom. They ignore us. We fear them, rightly. Number 7, giant isopod, Bathynomus vaderi. Discovered January 2025. Described Zuki's peer-reviewed journal, Vietnam Waters, named after Darth Vader. Head resembles distinctive iconic helmet most famous Sith Lord Star Wars. Belongs group supergiants. Reaches 32.5 centimeters length. Weighs over kilogram. So far found only near Spratly Islands, Vietnam. Further research probably confirmed presence other parts South China Sea. Giant isopods, genus Bathynomus, reach more than 30 centimeters length. Known as bo bien or sea bugs, Vietnam. First time species described Vietnamese waters, March 2022. Hanoi University staff purchased 4 giant isopod individuals. Quai Nam City, sent to Peter Ung Lee, Kong Chian Natural History Museum, National University Singapore, Active Crustacean Laboratory Singapore. Worked deep sea fauna, many parts Asia. Co-opted Kani Sidabalak National Research Innovation Agency, Indonesia. Described Bathynomus Southern Java with him. Together, Nguyen Thanh Son, Vietnam, National University, resident crustacean researcher, studied specimens. Early 2023 realized undescribed species. Published findings, open access journal, October 2024, Nguyen Thanh Son holding giant specimen. Another species, giant isopod found Vietnam. Bathynomus jamesi, weighed 2.62 kilograms. Seafood market, Hanoi. Giant isopods become expensive delicacy, Vietnam. Until 2017, local fishermen only sold bycatch product low prices. Recent years, media drawn public attention, unusual seafood. Some claim more delicious than Lobster King of seafood. Commercially fished trawlers operating deep water parts, East Sea Vietnamese part, South China Sea. Offshore provinces, South, Central Coastal Vietnam, Bathynomus vaderi part, supergiant group isopods, currently found only Vietnam Spratly Islands. Ongoing research may reveal presence other areas, South China Sea. Discovery species, as strange as Bathynomus vaderi, highlights how poorly understand deep sea environment. Species as large, stayed hidden so long. Reminds how much work still need to find out lives, Southeast Asian waters. Almost 20 living Bathynomus species known. Rarely seen humans live so deep ocean, most isopods incredibly small, typically measuring less than 2.5 centimeters length. Disparity size makes discovery huge specimen particularly remarkable, says Dr. Lana Cheng, Professor Emeritus, Marine Biology University, California, San Diego. Overall body structure, Bathynomus, similar many shallow water corallinids, isopod family belongs. These deep sea creatures evolve significantly larger. Currently, only 11 known supergiant, 9 giant Bathynomus species, several awaiting formal description. Bathynomus vaderi, only second recorded supergiant isopod species discovered South China Sea. Because crustaceans inhabit such deep waters, distinguishing Bathynomus vaderi other species. Laborious process research team. Bathynomus vaderi, massive size may provide competitive advantage. Other scavengers, deep sea habitat, South China Sea. Unlike other recorded supergiant isopods, Bathynomus vaderi possesses unique feature. Last segment, back legs, narrows end, curves slightly backward. Confirm Bathynomus vaderi uniqueness. Sidabalak colleagues examined specimens related species, museum collections across various countries. Collaborated other experts, 14 legs, 7 pairs, crawl ocean floor, staggering depths, armored crustaceans, something science fiction, but real, down there. Now eaten, now delicacy, slow reproduction, small number eggs, only hundreds. Hatch miniature versions, adults. Conservation concerns raised, potential integration global seafood markets. By early 2024, 1 to 2 kilogram specimens sold around 1 million Vietnamese dong, $40. Prices dropped, more widely available. Demand rising, protection absent. The discovery reminds us we know nothing. Ocean covers 71% Earth. We explored 5%, 5. The rest remains dark, cold, pressurized, unknown. These 7 creatures, colossal squid with hooks rotating on arms longer than cars. Frilled shark with 300 trident teeth unchanged 80 million years. Goblin shark with jaws shooting forward faster than any predator. Oarfish 30 feet long washing up before disasters, real or imagined. Giant jellyfish weighing half-ton with tentacles reaching 120 feet and stings sending people to hospitals. Sleeper sharks, possibly living 400 years in darkness, eating giant squid silently. Giant isopods, foot-long scavenging deep trenches now eaten by humans who barely knew they existed. These are not monsters. They are survivors, perfected forms. Apex evolution in realms we cannot visit. Each new submersible, each new ROV, each new trawlnet brings more. More eyes we cannot fathom. More jaws we cannot comprehend. More survival strategies we never imagined. The ocean is not mysterious because we lack tools. The ocean is mysterious because it is vast, because it is deep. Because it is hostile to human life at every level below 100 feet. Because it does not care if we understand it. 2025 brought us first live colossal squid footage, new frilled shark records extending ranges, goblin sharks in waters never documented. Oarfish appearing in clusters suggesting environmental shifts, jellyfish blooms larger and more frequent. Sleeper sharks tagged revealing vertical migrations we never tracked. Giant isopods discovered named eaten within 3 years. The pace accelerates, not because ocean giving up secrets, because we finally have technology look, because we finally asking right questions, because we finally accepting ocean has no obligation to be knowable, has no requirement make sense to terrestrial minds, has no concern for our fear or fascination. March 9th, 2025. South Sandwich Islands, 600 meters down, 30 centimeter juvenile colossal squid, transparent, hooks visible, swimming. That image ends this count, but it opens infinite questions. How many more juveniles down there? How many adults? How many species we have never seen? How many predators lurking beyond our deepest submersibles? How many nightmare forms evolved in trenches we never mapped? The ocean does not answer. The ocean continues, dark, cold, vast, filled with things that should not exist but do, things that make colossal squid look ordinary, things we might film tomorrow, things we might never see. 7 here, 7 documented, 7 proven, 7 terrifying. How many more wait? The ocean knows. We can only guess and keep descending and keep filming and keep discovering that we know nothing. And the ocean just keeps its secrets.